Hello to the people that visit my channel for my Sur-Ron content. This is my 2022 Sur-Ron X that I bought in December of 2021. Been riding it for 7 months and just having a blast on it. It's just an amazing machine. Anyone that talks crap about this little e-bike is nuts and doesn't have a clue. This is a fantastic little dirt bike, dual sport. Like, again, seriously, it's not a motocross, you know, a full-size motocross bike, but it's just amazing and so much fun riding around the city, and if you're taking it to some trails. But I wanted to talk to you today, and I'm going to make this a quick video, I promise. I made a little modification to my bike, and I was really excited about it, and it just kind of came out of the blue. Okay, what it has to do with, and hopefully my camera is focusing now because I already made one video. I modified my brake line. These come from the factory, really long. I mean, when I talk about long, I mean this one came out this way. I mean, it was 6 to 7 inches too long. Now, you know why they likely did that from China, it's because a lot of people are going to put taller bars on it, I'm assuming, and to put taller bars on and a riser, if you're going to do that, you got to have more brake line. So, in that, intention, that's a pretty good idea. But I raised my bars up just a little bit. I went with the Luna taller rise bars, but it was still just way too long. So long story short, I got the Shimano little crush coupler that goes right here, crush washer. It's a bronze or brass, I don't remember what it's called, but you have to take this off. It's not for the faint of heart, but someone that works on mountain bikes, this is not that big of a deal. But I took mine off and cut it, and then used the correct hardware and reinstalled it, and so my brake line is shorter. I think it's just a massive benefit, because when the brake cable hangs out, loops out over here, it can catch on a branch. In a crash, it could get damaged. It could wrap around something, and it's just not good. I like it really short. So what the piece that I did, which I'm proud about, is like full motocross bikes, you always have a cable router. As the suspension travels up and down, this is just a little slider that keeps the the brake hose going up and down, and it doesn't get caught on anything. Without that, if it was really long, it might get caught up here, because when it goes up, it becomes more of a loop, and so I liked more professional look. And I'm going to tell you how I made this piece, because these are not commercially available. You might be able to go to your local Honda, Kawasaki, Yamaha store and see if a 60cc or an 80cc motocross bike, if you can make that fit. But what I did is on my stump jumper, my FSR stump jumper mountain bike, this was the bracket that was on the seat post, and it was adjustable, so it was in 2 pieces, and it allowed you to run your reflector on your back seat post. Well, I took that off, but I'm a hoarder and some things, and I save lots of bolts and washers and little pieces that I think later I can use. So I was just sitting around, and I was like, popped into my head, I was like, man, I got this little piece in my garage. Why have I not tried to make that work? So I got it out, found a bolt and some washers that would work, and I test fit it, and it fit on there. Had to just modify it and sand it with my little bench grinder and put a little bit of a slight curve right into here to make it fit flush. But there it is. It looks great, man. I'm really stoked and happy about it. It's plastic, so it's not going to hopefully tear up the cable as this moves up and down, and it looks fabulous as far as what I want to show people. And maybe you can make something yourself, but yeah, that's what that was. And there it looks. It's very clean. And then this just mimics a full-size dirt bike. They did that on the full-size dirt bike because it totally makes sense, and safety safety piece, and just peace of mind, you know, that this isn't going to break off. Or when I jump really hard and land hard, this thing flops around and it makes noises like you know, you're whipping a belt against the wall, you know, a belt that goes around your waist. I mean, it's quite noisy. So really stoked about that. So I just wanted to share that with everyone, make a video, and then my Sur-Ron really came together well. This bike is so refined with the tire choice, you know, and some of the modifications, the taller bars, the fender, the brace here in between the foot pegs. I did that. New foot pegs, not the super expensive ones, but like $45, and they're awesome foot pegs. New chain, O-ring chain lists. It's no O-rings, and so you get better, easier to spin the chain. And new sprocket, Warp 9. But that's the video. Thanks for watching. All right, have a good day. Bye-bye.